In the previous video, I demonstrated how the photo legacy applications can be downloaded from GitHub. After you download from GitHub, you have a legacy zip file in your downloads folder. I'm going to right-click and open it. And you see there's a legacy folder inside of it. There's a folder beginning with 1800 that contains a large number of photographs I've provided for somebody who wants to play with these photographs, make a book, and experience the layout. But for this video, I'm not going to copy the photographs folder, but instead we are going to create a demo folder and start from scratch. So I'm going to copy all of these commands. I'm going to leave this example book, these example photographs, and this example index behind. Now my demo folder has everything we need to run the photo legacy applications. Something that happens when you download files from a website is Windows flags them as potentially being harmful to your system. And I'm going to show you how to get around that when you right-click and open the build index command, for example. It gives a security warning that the file is from an unknown publisher. And you can just uncheck the checkbox so when you run the command next time, the warning will not happen again. After maximizing the window and turning on preview, you can see the contents of these command scripts are simply executing the equivalent executable in the bin folder. The reason the programs are launched this way is because the Workspace is designed to be portable and all references to the enclosed folders are relative to the root folder, wherever you are running. In this case, our root will be this demo folder. But if I were to run the sync photos command script, which copies this Workspace to a cloud drive or to an SSD drive, the programs will execute correctly even though you could be running with entirely different folder locations. This level of portability allows you to share with a relative and have everything work correctly on an entirely different computer. That is the reason we use these command scripts to execute programs instead of launching them in a more traditional manner. The first step when starting from scratch is to create a folder to contain your photographs. If I go back to this layout, you can see in my real photographs, I have several folders with photographs that I took last month. For the sake of this demonstration, I need to create a folder in the demo folder to contain these photographs. Traditionally, I name these containers by the century, decade, or year, depending on the number of photographs available for that time period. I am creating a folder named 2026 to reflect when these photographs were taken. After opening the new folder, I will copy the photographs from my source into the folder. The naming convention is important here. It's year, month, and day with a 4-digit year, a 2-digit month, and a 2-digit day. This allows the folders to sort chronologically. The rest of the name reflects what the album is about. The concept of photo legacy is that these folders represent albums that are associated with a common event. When I navigate into this folder, maximize the window, and turn on preview, you can see the photographs themselves are named in a similar manner for the very same reason. If you sort them by the name, they are automatically sorted chronologically. This is the basic layout needed for photo legacy to work. Breaking up the photographs into albums with a common theme tends to reduce the number of photographs the applications see at one time. My rule of thumb is to keep albums as small as possible to make the software more responsive. If the photographs are for a major event, like a vacation, limit the albums to specific events during the day rather than all of the events for that day. In the next video, I will show you how the Photo Explorer is used to define the contents describing the album, place metadata in each photograph, and copy selected photographs into a subfolder called Labeled. The photographs in the Labeled folder will have a title, comment, location, and date taken drawn immediately below the image. This will be the first step towards building books from your photograph collection.